and welcome to Premier Sport Fan Center, your number one sport channel on YouTube and on Facebook. And welcome to our watch along show. And tonight game is the match involving Arsenal away from home, taking on Everton at the new Everton Stadium, the Dickinson Stadium. And the game is already underway with Everton playing from right to left, while Arsenal is playing from left to right. And earlier today we saw some interesting features go down, and we saw the likes of Chelsea being held away at Newcastle holding Chelsea to a 2-2 draw, while Manchester City, who currently sit top at the moment, defeating West Ham by 3 goals to 0, and Liverpool also winning away from home 2 goals to 1, while the likes of Brentford also won away from home by defeating Wolves 2-0, and we saw a draw in the game involving Bournemouth and Burnley. Also Brighton and Sunderland playing out a goalless draw. Let's see if how Arsenal will respond to this game. Also simultaneously, there's a game going on also alongside this one. It is the match involving Crystal Palace playing away from home against Leeds United, and inside the first minute now, Arsenal now in possession. Let's quickly bring you up to date with the lineup for both teams. We start with Everton. Everton playing a 4-2-3-1 formation. In goal is Jordan Pickford. While the four-man defense, you have O'Brien, Tarkowski, the captain, Michael Keane, and Mikalenko playing at the back. While you have two holding midfielders, Eric Bunham and James Garner playing there. While you have three, attacking midfielders, Dwight McNeil, Carlos Alcaraz, Jack Grealish, and the lone striker Barry leading the line for Everton. While Arsenal playing a 4-3-3 formation. In goal is David Raya. The four-man defense, you have Ricardo Califori, you have Nkapai, and William Saliba, also Uren Timber at the back there. While in the middle of the park, you have Declan Rice, Martin Zubimendi, and the skipper, Martin Odegaard. Then the three player leading the line for Arsenal, you have Leandro Trossard, Victor Gyökeres, and Bukayo Saka. So let's see we will take the day, and Arsenal needs to respond. Having seen drop to second, after Manchester City defeated West Ham by 3 goals to 0. A draw for Arsenal in this game will take them to the same point as Manchester City, but Manchester City will be topping based on goals different. But a win for Arsenal will take them 2 points above Manchester City, and throwing to Arsenal. Taken with the guys sending the ball back to William Saliba. Stay with William Saliba, who finds Zubimendi. Back to Declan Rice. Send it to William Saliba. Bukayo Saka now attacking from the left-hand side, sending it back to Martin Odegaard, who finds Nkapai. The Arsenal holding on to possession. Everton win possession back now, trying to turn defense into attack with James Garner. But that roller, that was too much there for the Everton attacker to get onto that one, and it will roll out for a goal kick. Goal kick quickly taken. David Raya on the ball. Finds Zubimendi. Back to Pierre Nkapai. Drops it for Ricardo Califori, and Arsenal almost losing possession in the dangerous position there. But Zubimendi doing the clearance there, but Arsenal back in possession with Martin Odegaard. Still with the captain of the team, Odegaard. Try to find Bukayo Saka, but Jordan Pickford come out to claim that one for Everton. So Everton are now back in possession. 6 minutes played already, no goal to report so far. Long one from the goalkeeper there, headed out by Ricardo Califoria, and Everton will win back possession with Rogue Bonham, who lose possession there. It's Arsenal who are back in possession. William Saliba sending it back to his defensive pairing there, or partner rather, in Pierre Nkepai, the Ecuadorian, who has been, deputizing for the injured Gabriel Magalhaes. Still with William Saliba, finds Juran Timber. Timber sending it back to the goalkeeper, David Raya. Raya to Nkepai. Saliba now in possession. Back to Nkepai. Ricardo Califiori finds Bukayo Saka. There's two players to be there. Send it back to Timber, who finds the captain Martin Odegaard. Finds Timber back, and Timber will send it back to William Saliba. Arsenal gradually passing their way around. So far, Everton, closing all channels down at the moment. Declan Rice now in possession. Send it back to Pierre Nkepai, who finds a long one, try to find Victor Gyökeres, but we didn't hold on to that one. The Everton goalkeeper will pick that one up. So Arsenal back in possession again. Now we surrender possession to Everton. Send it back to the goalkeeper. Now Pickford send a long one there. And Arsenal almost making a mess from that clearance there from the Everton goalkeeper. But Tarkowski we gather down for Everton. And Everton are back in possession inside their own half there. Jack Grealish. Still Everton are holding on to possession. Now moving into the half of Arsenal there. But we send it back to the goalkeeper, Jordan Pickford, who finds Tarkowski, and send it back to Pickford, and Pickford will send a long one. And Everton back in possession now. Attacking from the right hand side. Send a cross into the box there and headed out there by William Saliba. Everton still back in possession. A long one into the box there, headed down there by the Arsenal player there. Mendy finds Martin Odegaard, who send it finds Juran Timber, who send it to Bukayo Saka. Still with Bukayo Saka. Now Martin Odegaard. Finds Declan Rice, who finds Kepa. Now Zubimendi on the ball. Back to William Saliba. Saliba to Pierre Kepa. Finds Leandro Trossard. There was a pass there, but caught out by the Everton defense, and Everton now tried to turn defense into attack and lose possession straight, with Declan Rice winning back possession for Arsenal, but also losing it, and Everton are back in possession. Michael Keane on the ball. Finds James Garner. Send it to the captain. So it's going to be the first corner kick. Yeah, it's going to be the first corner kick. So it's going to be corner kick to Everton. William Saliba and David Raya couldn't prevent that one from going out for a corner kick. Everton will take the first corner kick in this game. Minutes played already. Also 13 minutes in the game involving Leeds United and Crystal Palace so far. But taking for Everton. Keeper goes down there. Referee says play on Hannah. It's going to be a throw into Everton. Tarkowski. Sure that the last touch in the form of an Arsenal player. Throwing with O'Brien. This one. But I think it's going to be another corner kick. Everton having corner kick within the space of a minute. This time it's Dwight McNee about to swing. That was terrible corner kick from the Everton 7 jersey. A goal kick to Arsenal. See the Everton manager talking about David Moyes facing his former player once again in Mikel Arteta to play for Everton Football Club some years back. Trying to Everton inside the half of Arsenal and finally clear out with Victor Gyökeres couldn't hold on to that one. Everton will win possession back again and send it to the back. Send a long one. There's a player down for Arsenal, but Everton attacking about William Saliba cutting that one out. But Arsenal still can't hold on to possession, and Everton possession back again inside the half of Arsenal there. A long ball, but got out there, and Everton still back in possession. Bukayo Saka now winning possession now, but too much there, and the Everton goalkeeper they come out to pick that one up and send it a one touch. Elenko finds like a king. Everton possession, so it's going to throw into Arsenal. Taken quickly. No shot on target from both sides in this game. Leandro Trossard still in possession, finds Declan Rice. To Timber to Bukayo Saka. Everton now Everton attacking now with Jack Grealish. Decide to send it back. Finds James Garner. Everton enjoying possession. The last 2-3 minutes has been Everton. Still in possession with Jordan Pickford, who finds the captain, James Tarkowski. Everton gradually Olenko to Jack Grealish. Arsenal player there, but defended by the two Arsenal player, and Arsenal will win. Because sending Leandro Trossard as O'Brien to beat Leandro Trossard caught back. Possession there, but it's not still retain position. It's nice changing pass. And he crossed into the balls there, but nobody. Oh my goodness. That was a real opportunity for Arsenal in this game with Zubimendi skyrocketing that. So it's going to be a kick to Everton. And you can see the on loan Everton Chelsea player Everton talking about Desbruger, I think is suspended for this game. Been informed since January. Everton on loan from Chelsea. Play restart now with Arsenal back in possession. Very, very sloppy play there from Arsenal, but a good build up, and here comes Sakana part of everything. He has a Uran Timber there, but choose to side of Uran Timber, but keep the ball and back to Bukayo Saka will find back to not and a cross into the balls there, and then but Victor Gyökeres I will not trouble the Everton goalkeeper. It's going to be a goal kick to Everton. But now in back position again. Timber sending it David Raya will send a long one, tries to find Gyökeres and back possession. Saka still with Saka. Back to William Saliba. It's not playing inside their own box 18 there. Saliba. Fine. Captain. It's an Odegaard. Back to the captain again, Martin Odegaard. Finds Timber to Bukayo Saka. Saka one-on-one. Right, and that was a very good pass and a cross, but oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! And the referee saying it's going to be a corner kick, but the Arsenal players, they want more than a corner kick there, because it looks like there was a push there. You also have to confirm if there's offside from the build-up there. I think there was a push, but I don't think that would be enough for a penalty, but we just have to. Also a deflection from there. The referee decision is corner kick. So first corner kick to Arsenal in this game. Declan Rice to take this one for Arsenal. 4 minutes played already. See no but can Arsenal open the scoring from this corner kick? Declan Rice and a long one there. Oh my goodness. Ricardo Calafiori couldn't direct down the back of the net to Arsenal. I mean to Everton rather. I think there was a hand. I think the VAR is checking for a handball. I think there's a handball there. Or what? You just have to confirm again. I think the VAR is checking for possible handball there. Looks like there's a handball. I think the referee has been called. Probably, let's see if he's going to check the monitor, because it looks like there's a handball there from an Everton player. Yeah, the referee has been called to the monitor. It looks like there's a handball. I think that's a very clear handball. Yeah, looks like the Everton number 15 jersey. That should be O'Brien. Looks like had a hand to that. So the referee, let's see, his decision, announcing his decision now. Yeah, it looks like just have to confirm now. I think it's going to be penalty to Arsenal, because the Everton number 15 jersey, had a hand on that, so it's going to be penalty. But have to confirm that. Yeah, and a yellow card being showed to the Everton goalkeeper. So it's a penalty kick to Arsenal. And Arsenal open scoring from this penalties kick. The Everton, I think the Everton captain also has been shown a yellow card. We just have to confirm the number of players. Referee bringing out the card, and you could see the Arsenal captain Martin Odegaard standing on the penalty kick. Let's just see if he's going to take it. No, he has the right to drop it for the striker, Victor Gyökeres, needs a goal desperately. Can Victor Gyökeres open the scoring and end this good drought for Arsenal? He has Jordan Pickford to beat. 26 minutes gone already. So it's one-on-one. Victor Gyökeres will step up, and that's a rifle rocket of a penalty. And Arsenal lead by a goal away from home. It's Victor Gyökeres finally, after a very long time, not scoring for Arsenal. I think the Everton player is even lucky, to remain on the pitch there, because that was a very clear, penalty for me, and that was a good penalty from the Arsenal striker there, Victor Gyökeres. I think that's a way to take a penalty kick. Even if the goalkeeper had a hand in that one, that might send the goalkeeper, to the hospital, because there's power and pace on that ball. So it's Arsenal who lead 27 minutes away from home. So play restart now with Everton restarting play. That's now win back possession with Declan Rice. Everton will pick that one up back. Everton sending it back to the goalkeeper. Jordan Pickford will send a long roller for a throw-in. So it's throwing to Arsenal. So the culprit was Mikalenko, who picked up a yellow card. Arsenal back in possession inside their own half. Down there, and Arsenal moving it forward. Try to find Victor Gyökeres, but Arsenal will win possession. Barry drops it for Ghana, and Ghana finds Jack Grealish, but Grealish trying to find Barry, but David Raya quickly coming out to pick that one up. So Arsenal back in possession. Kepa is sending it out now. California now. It's Arsenal who are back in possession again. They under that. It's going to be thrown to Arsenal. It's Everton now. That's not back in possession. Zubimendi finds Timber. Timber moves forward now. Still with Timber and it goes down. I think the Everton player won that one neatly. Talking about Bunam there. When an Arsenal player there. It's in the foul there. Still Arsenal by the game involved Leeds United and Crystal Palace is still goalless as Everton are in possession inside the half of Arsenal there at the edge of the box there. Arsenal gradually chasing them backward. From the Everton goalkeeper, but David Raya will pick that one up for Arsenal. So Arsenal still in possession. Odegaard now finds Bukayo Saka. Finds Timber. Roll it back to the captain. He finds Timber again and send a cross. There was nobody there. Arsenal will still win back possession. With Leandro Trossard. Still Arsenal in possession. With Leandro Trossard. Another long ball there. Could this be the second goal? My goodness. How did Arsenal not make it through from that? That was a very good pass there. Arsenal will win possession back again. Saliba sending it straight to the goalkeeper, David Raya there. And you can see from the table, Arsenal back on top. Another long pass there, try to find Bukayo Saka. But the Everton defender will, head down, only for the goalkeeper to pick that one up. Drops it for Michael King. He's under pressure, but send a long one out there. Find O'Brien. And he find McNee. He has Ricardo Califori all over him. And he decided to send it back to the goalkeeper. But possession, but loses straight and Arsenal possession back. We throw to Arsenal, throwing taken quick by sending it to the goalkeeper. Raya. 37 minutes played already, still goalless. Game involving Everton, Crystal Palace, and Leeds United, but Arsenal leading one goal away from 37 minutes. Arsenal will lose possessions. Everton goalkeeper will send a long one there, but headed back there by the Arsenal. Is finding the captain now. Martin Odegaard will try to find Bukayo Saka again, but Everton defenders will the other one, but Arsenal possession again. Saliba finds Martin Odegaard, Martin Zubimendi who finds Timber rather. Timber will send it back to Saliba back to Arsenal dominating possession this game. So the game involving Leeds United and Crystal Palace. Leeds United have just scored a goal now, and it's Leeds United who leads Crystal Palace by 1-0. And Arsenal make it 2 if the end of this first half. Arsenal still in possession inside the half of Everton there. Long ball to find Bukayo Saka, but the Everton players will head down hard and back. Then straight again. Arsenal. James Tarkowski has just been booked now for a terrible tackle there. Going to be to Arsenal. Scorer for Leeds United is the former Everton striker Dominic Calvert-Lewin, putting Leeds United ahead in the 38th minute. So Tarkowski has been shown a yellow card in the 39th. Now have a free. Declan Rice standing. Arsenal double their lead. This short one from Rice there. But back to the Rice. Send it to Timber. Bukayo Saka. And he has players to beat. Decided to send it back to Timber. Stay Arsenal. To Timber. Decided to send it back to the goalkeeper. Takes a touch and send it to Declan Rice back. I've sent it to Saliba. Bukayo Saka. Still send it back to Saliba. Saliba will send it. Long pass, but steady. Therefore, keep possession back for us. I will send it back to the by David. Send it long now to Timber. Timber bringing it down nicely. Then Martin Odegaard. Send it to Ricardo Calif. Regarding possession, finds Bukayo Saka. Inside the box of Everton, they will find his captain there. Can Arsenal make from this? That's it. Oh my goodness. Declan Rice sending that one over the bar. So it's going goal kick to Everton. You could see from the play of the penalty kick there. You see the disappointment in the face of the Everton manager, David Moyes. So good, taking out, sending a long one there. That's now Everton with possession, but Jack Grealish decided to send it back. And a long one there. David Raya, we pick this for wrapping it up for Saliba. 43 minutes played already. It's Arsenal who still lead. Everton by 1 goal to 0. So 43 minute lead. Crystal Palace to 0. Arsenal still in possession. Can Arsenal double their lead with less than 2 minutes to go into the halftime break? Arsenal still in possession. Saliba sending it to Timber to Bukayo Saka. With Bukayo Saka. Drops it for Nkapai. Everton will win possession back, but give it straight away to us now. We are back in possession again. Saliba now. They roll it for the captain, just like and that. Oh my goodness! Victor Gyökeres having opportunity to make it 2 for us now. That was a very good pass there from William Saliba. Ooh. I don't think there was a touch there, but that was a very good defending there by the Crystal Everton captain there, Tarkowski, to put pressure on Victor Gyökeres, and the former Everton and Manchester United striker is on the stand here, to watch the game. Talking about Wayne Rooney, who started his playing career with Everton, and some point in time had to come back again to play for Everton again before moving to the US, where he finally, hung his boots. Now managers like Pundit, presently I think he works for is it Sky Sport now? Oof. There's a player down for us now there. Riccardo Calafiori going down from that jump after contesting the ball with the Everton striker. They're talking about Timo Barry. So he needs the attention of the medical team. So we've seen 45 minutes played already, playing deep into the additional time. For 4 minutes. So I think the referee have stopped the whistle because Ricardo Califiori needs urgent medical attention. So it's Arsenal who still lead Crystal Palace. I mean, lead Everton rather, while Leeds United leads Crystal Palace. The medical team still attending to Ricardo Califiori, but it looks like it's going to be okay because he's on his feet now. So any moment from now, play will restart. So I think we are going to, be seeing more minutes played inside the additional time. So play restart with Everton back in possession now. Send it to the goalkeeper, Jordan Pickford. We send a long one now. That's now a win possession back with Leandro Trossard, and he sent a long one out there, but Everton back in possession. Try to find a long one there, but cleared out by Arsenal. Victor Gyökeres battling for possession. Going down, the referee says, play on. Everton back in possession again. And a long one from Everton. We see Everton now at the edge of the box of Arsenal there. And another cross into the box, but this time David Raya will pick it up for Arsenal. And he throws it down for William Saliba, who sent it to Timber. Still Timber. Finds Declan Rice. Finds Nkapa, send it back to David Raya. David Raya will take a short pass, drops it for Martin Zubimendi, who send it back to David Raya, and David Raya to find Nkapa. Right, send a long one to find the striker, Victor Gyökeres, but Everton will head down out and win possession back. And another long ball, but Nkapa will win the possession for us now. But Bukayo can give it straight back to Everton, and Everton are back in possession now. Another loose pass there from Everton, and Arsenal now attacking attack to turn defense into attack with Odegaard, and send it to Victor Gyökeres, who try to find Bukayo Saka, and Saka going down. This is going to be a goal kick to Everton. Goal kick taken for Everton. Everton couldn't hold on to possession with Rogbunam sending it out, so it's going to be thrown into us now. and it's halftime involving in the game involving Leeds United and Crystal Palace. But guess what? It's Leeds who have take double the advantage because Leeds United lead by 2 goals to nil going into the halftime break. Yeah. So it's Dominic covered Lewin who made it two, getting a brace for Leeds United. But in the meantime, it's Everton who now attack about William Saliba will dispossess the Everton striker and win possession neatly for Arsenal. So Arsenal back in possession. Timber. My, oof. And the whistle have gone for a foul there from, I think that should be O'Brien. Also, the halftime whistle have gone. So it's Arsenal who lead Everton by a lone goal. Goal scored in the 37th minute of the game from a penalty kick. Converting the goal for Arsenal is Victor Gyökeres will put Arsenal 1-0 up, and also the game involving Leeds and Crystal Palace halftime is Leeds United who lead Crystal Palace by 2 goals to nil. Viewer, we've seen 45 minutes played already from both sides, and we've seen goals scored in both center. Everton trailing 1 goal at home, while Crystal Palace trailing by 2 goals to nil away from home. So, our viewers, let us know your thoughts in the comment section. What you make up of the halftime performance from both team? Do you think have Arsenal should have gotten more goal to ease the pressure in the second half? So let us know your thoughts in the comment section. You think Arsenal will come in the second half and wrap up the 3 points? So let us know your thought. But in the meantime, let's quickly look at the bench for both teams. So let's start with Everton bench because on the bench for Everton you have 2 reserve goalkeeper. You have King and Travers, both goalkeeper. On the bench. I don't think they will be coming on anytime soon because the goalkeeper, talking about Jordan Pickford, looks 100% fit. And also on the bench for Everton is Arsenal, Beto, Campbell, Tyler Diblin, Patterson, Roy, and Wedge on the bench for Everton. While for Arsenal, you have Kepa Arrizabalaga, Iberichi Eze, Gabriel Jesus, Lewis Kelly, Madwike, Martinelli, Mikel Merino, Christian Nogard, and Anton Waneri on the bench for Arsenal. But we'll be going for a commercial break now. But before we go that, let's quickly bring you up to date with the stats of this game in the first half. Surprisingly, the SG for Everton is 0.00, while for Arsenal it's 1.04. And possession, Arsenal enjoying a lot of possession, 65% to Arsenal, 35 to Everton. And Everton so far in the whole of 45 minutes have failed to register a single shot, while Arsenal have registered 6. And 0 shot on target to Everton, 1 shot on target to Arsenal, 1 big chance to Arsenal, 0 big chance to Everton, 2 corner kick to Everton, 1 corner kick to Arsenal, 2 yellow card to Everton, 0 yellow card to Arsenal, no goalkeeper save as it stands. So we'll be going for a commercial break. We'll come back after this timeout. Welcome back, viewers, and we are about the second half is about to commence because the players are out already on the field of play right now. The game involving our lead on Crystal Palace already 4 minutes being played inside the second half. So this time Everton will restart play and they'll be playing from left to right. Where Arsenal will be playing from right to left. Can Everton rather make a comeback in this game? And play restart with Everton taking on a kick and a long one inside the half of Arsenal, headed out their possession still in contention. Just now, we try to win possession, but Everton winning possession a dangerous place, but we couldn't make use of it. And the Arsenal midfielder Zubimendi will clear down us, so it's going to be throwing to Everton. So it's going to be a long throwing from Everton. It's O'Brien. Try to send a long one and he send a long one there. They're down there still in position and still not cleared properly, but finally Arsenal send it out there. Going to be throwing to Everton. And I think there's a I think it come off of the Everton player rather than the Arsenal player itself. It's, the Everton player there, Rogbuna, where they touch there. So it's going to be throwing and play. Continue there. Throwing, taking and Declan Rice, sending it out. The Everton player will send a long one and David Raya will pick it up for Arsenal. Arsenal back in possession with Timber. Send it back to William Saliba. And there's a player down, but the referee says play on. I think he's back on his feet there. Still has 9 possession inside their own half there. And Kepa is sending it back to Saliba, who finds out Evra, and Evra will send a long one to find out Bukayo Saka. But Everton will win possession back now with Michael Keane. Still Everton in possession with O'Brien. Finds out Grealish, who has Timber to and another cross and a strong one into the box there, headed out there. But Everton will win possession back again. And another cross into the box, headed out there. But this time, David Raya will pick it up comfortably. I think Everton, Everton likes, playing long ball. Arsenal needs to be very careful. Behind the trousers. Send it back to Declan Zubimendi. Arsenal still in possession. Saliba to Zubimendi, who finds Timber. Saliba finds Kepa. Kepa is sending it back to David Raya. Still with David Raya. That short pass there. Everton will win possession. We're losing it straight to Arsenal again. Here come Arsenal now with Victor Gyökeres now running into the box. He has two Everton players to be there. Almost going on alone. But the Everton goalkeeper, we picked that one up there. Oof. Arsenal back in possession again. With Bukayo Saka. Still with Bukayo Saka. Finds Timber. Could this be the second goal for Arsenal? And this should be, oh my goodness. Jordan Pickford just denied Bukayo Saka. That could have been the second goal for Arsenal. How did Bukayo Saka not convert that one? But very big save there from the Everton goalkeeper. Jordan Pickford, and Arsenal back in possession again. Leandro Trossard. Send it back to Gapai. Who finds Declan Rice, and back to him. Gapai again. Finds Timber. Timber finds Saka. Saka dispossessed by Mikalenko there. Long one from Everton. David Raya. Head down. It's Arsenal who are back in possession. Hit down by the Arsenal players at the back there. There's another terrible pass there from William Saliba. Can Everton? Oh, there's a player going down there. Everton, look. Zubimendi. But the referee says it's going to be a goal kick, not a penalty rather. And you can see the Everton manager asking the referee why, giving us a penalty there. But the referee said no. That's not a penalty. And play resume with Arsenal taking a goal kick, and Arsenal back in possession. I think the whistle have gone. So it's going to be advantage to Everton. Train out taking for Everton, and Arsenal winning back possession again. Yeah, Arsenal attacking now with Ricardo Calafiori now in possession for Arsenal. Still with Ricardo Calafiori, but goes down under pressure there. Everton win possession now, try to turn defense into attack. Still Everton going, and the Arsenal player coming on to clear that one out too. Everton back in possession again. Still with Everton, but the pass was too much from Jack Grealish, so it's going to be goal kick to Arsenal. And looking at the replay again from that time there, I think it was even outside the box, but after the VAR check, the referee said no penalty for Everton. So Everton are back in possession with Jordan Pickford on the ball now. So the long one. Perhaps now we win possession back again, but there was a mix-up there, and Everton now attacking, now have opportunity to level things up, but that was a terrible pass there, and it's going to be thrown into Arsenal. Drake McNeil couldn't hold on to that one, so it's going to be thrown into Arsenal. 55 minutes played already. It's Arsenal who still lead by a long goal away from home, while Leeds United leading Crystal Palace by 2 goals to 0, 58 minutes. So it's going to be thrown to Everton. Taking for Everton, back in possession. Mikalenko under pressure from Bukayo Saka and lose the ball straight, but the referee said, lose the ball. Jack Grealish rather, not Mikalenko, so it's going to be free kick to Everton. Just have to confirm the recipient there. It's Victor Gyökeres being shown a yellow card for time wasting. The free kick taken with Pickford sending a long one. Arsenal balls and possession still in possession. Oh my word! I think the whistle have gone already for Carlos Alcaraz. You just have to check because it looks like there's a kick, probably from Saliba. I think the Everton player kicked Saliba rather than Saliba kicking him. But we just have to confirm because there's a VAR check ongoing. And Leeds United at the moment are taking it all out against Crystal Palace because Leeds United have made it 3. So it's Leeds United who lead by 3 goals to 0. The Everton player is still down and needs medical attention. And it's Ethan Empadu who made it 3 for Leeds United in the 60th minute. I think our play will restart without Everton being awarded a penalty because after the VAR check, well, it looks like I don't think that should be a penalty, but Arsenal needs to be very careful. They need to, double up that lead to take the pressure up. Arsenal are back in possession with Nketiah rolling for Leandro Trossard. Powers into the balls there, but headed by Everton. But Trossard will win possession again. He has 2 Everton players. It's going to be throwing to Everton. At this stage, I think Mikel Arteta should be, making substitution because the likes of Leandro Trossard not 100%. I think we might be seeing another yellow card this time to the Arsenal defender. Yeah, so it's going to be a free kick to Crystal Palace. To Everton rather. See the Everton manager, I think he wants more than that free kick there. Also, the captain complaining bitterly to the referee. So free kick to Everton. Drake McNee standing on it. Send a long one, but David Raya will come out to pick that one up for us now. Try to reach Victor Gyökeres, but couldn't hold on. That one. Everton will win possession back again. See Everton with Irogunam in possession for Everton. Ganana. Zacharias. That pass to Jack Grealish. Has two Arsenal players that lose possession. Arsenal now possession now try to turn defense into attack. Michael Kane cutting down out, so he's going to throw into Arsenal. Bukayo Saka now finds Leandro Trossard. Send it back, but still Arsenal. Everton will head down, but still not cleared properly inside. Everton will head down, but still not cleared properly inside their own half there, inside their own box rather. Finally cleared that. Arsenal will win possession again. For us and shot and blocked. For us and shot and blocked there by the Everton player. It's now back in possession again. Simba. Ricardo California. It's now back in possession. It's an Odegaard. California. Send it back to Incapai. And Leeds United have just made it 4. Leeds United leading Crystal Palace to somewhere. We just have to confirm if the goal stands, because it looks like Leeds United have made it 4. I think the goal has been ruled out. So it's Arsenal now in possession with Saliba sending it straight to Nkepai. Send it back to William Saliba. Drops it into the midfield for Zubimendi. Finds Timber. Who finds Martin Odegaard. Drops it for Bukayo Saka. Still Arsenal. Could this be the second goal from Declan Rice? Oh my goodness! Arsenal eating the woodwork. Leandro Trossard. Why did Declan Rice not go for the goal himself? Oh my word. Arsenal hitting the woodwork there. Leandro Trossard almost making it 2 for Arsenal. Oh my goodness. You could see Mikel Arteta and Leandro Trossard, both of them not, in disbelief that the ball didn't go back to the back of the net. And I think Arsenal will be making substitution because Gabriel Jesus is about to, come on for. Yeah, it has come on for the striker. And Coming on for what's his name again? Victor Gyökeres, his goal scorer, and Everton will be replacing Barry for Beto. So game on. It's 66 minutes played already. Still Arsenal lead 1 goal in the game involving Leeds United and Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace still lead by 3 goals to 0. And Arsenal we win. I think that should be a throw into Arsenal. Yeah. So Gabriel Jesus coming on to replace Victor Gyökeres, and train taken with California now in possession for Arsenal. Send it to Inkepa. The player down for Arsenal, Bukayo Saka. And Jack Grealish having a word with the referee there. Bukayo Saka is back on his feet, and I think he's good to go. So, Everton will give the ball back to Arsenal. And Michael Tarkowski rather will send it to the Arsenal goalkeeper David Raya, who picks it up. Drops it for Nkapai. Send a long one. But Everton will win possession back. Pick for sending a long one. Everton back in possession again. Another long ball from Everton to find Beto. Raya will pick it up and send it to Declan Rice, who finds Leandro Trossard, and Trossard drops it for Ricardo Califouri, and Califouri finds Bukayo Saka, who finds Martin Odegaard, and a long one. Could this be the second goal? Oh my goodness! Oh my word! Zubimendi eating that one. Another woodwork. Saving Everton. Wow. Play restart to Everton, sending a long one. As now we win back possession again with Leandro Trossard. Send it back to Nkepa, who send it to David Raya, and David Raya will drop it for Zubimendi. Send it to Nkepa, who send it backward to Saliba. Saliba will find David Raya. But we'll give it straight to Everton. Everton are back in possession. Ricardo Califouri bringing down the Everton player O'Brien. So it's a free kick to Everton. "70-minute played already. Still Everton 0, Arsenal 1. While 74 minutes played. Leeds United 3, Crystal Palace 0. Free kick taken for Everton. led out there by the Arsenal player, but Everton win possession and Sunday another one, but David Raya will pick it up for Arsenal. And Arsenal will try to turn defense into attack with Bukayo Saka running down to Everton player, find Gabriel Jesus still with drops the pass from Martin Odegaard, still finds Declan Rice. Not about to find Gabriel Jesus. Oh my goodness. But Arsenal still back in possession with Declan Rice sending it to Zubimendi. Drops it for still Arsenal. Oh, could this be the second goal for Arsenal? What are they doing there? Martin Odegaard there, combining with Bukayo Saka and Simba, going for the ball at the same time. The ball will roll out for a goal kick to Everton. Everton will start playing. Pickford sending a short pass there. So Everton now in possession. Inside their own half. Bunam sending to Tarkowski. Now Mikalenko. And a long one to find Beto, but Saliba dispossessed there by Beto. Everton back in possession. The cross from Drake Magny. David Raya will pick it up for Arsenal. And almost making mess of that one, but Odegaard will pick it up for Arsenal. Which still back to Odegaard. Drops deep. Lose possession. Everton winning possession back. And Kepa will send it out to train. So it's going to be train to Everton. And Everton about to make more substitution. Arsenal back in possession again. Now here comes Bukayo Saka one-on-one with the Everton defender there. Can he make it 2 for us? Oh, I think that should be goal kick. Michael King, defending down beautifully well. I think the last touch come off Bukayo Saka. So the referee spotted this. So it's going to be goal kick to Everton. 74 minutes played already. It's the Arsenal will lead 1 goal away from home. 77 minutes. Crystal Palace losing 3 goals to 0 away from home against Leeds United. And play will restart, but Everton will surrender possession to Arsenal again. Saliba sending it to David Raya, who finds Zubimendi. Send it to Calafuri. That was a very Arsenal will to Crystal Palace. To Everton, but we will roll out for a try. Everton are about to make double substitution. One among them is Tyler Dibling. He's about to come on the big money signing from Southampton. Wasn't live up to expectation. Andre Magny has been replaced. Also, Carlos Hakaras replaced also. Everton will restart play with a throwing. So Everton in possession inside their own half. It's losing it under pressure from Arsenal. Timber will win possession back for Arsenal. And Kepa will send a long one, try to find Leandro Trossard for Everton. Less than 15 minutes to go. So it's going to be thrown into Everton. Everton in possession inside the half of Arsenal. Tarkowski. Send it back to James Garner. Pass to Tarkowski, who still with well. Garner. Back to James Garner. Everton pushing Arsenal backward and deep inside their own half. Tyler deep in. But for the very first time. The ball's right down there, but David Raya will pick it up for Arsenal. This is for Pai, who finds Martin Odegaard. That will send it back to David Raya. To William Saliba. Saliba drops it for him. Pai. To Ricardo Calafuri. Will find Saliba, and Saliba returning it back to David Raya. And a long one into the middle of the park and headed up by Everton. As now back in possession with Leandro Trossard. Finds Odegaard. Back to William Saliba. And there's a neat pass there to find, oh my goodness, Mikalenko. Cutting down from Uran Timber. I think it come off of Timber last. It's going to be goal kick to Everton. But in the meantime, Arsenal about to make another substitution because Gabriel Martinelli is coming on to replace Leandro Trossard. And looking at that replay, what could have been, a goal for Leandro Trossard, but the woodwork stopping him from, getting a goal tonight. So he has been replaced. So it's Gabriel Martinelli who come on to replace Leandro Trossard. So go kick to Everton. Before we send a long one into the midfield. Everton will win possession. But Arsenal back in possession. Oof. David Raya will send it to Ricardo Calafuri, who finds Declan Rice, and Declan Rice finds Martinelli. Still Martinelli. Everton will send it back to that goalkeeper, Pickford. Another And a long one from Pickford, but to nobody. So it's Arsenal who are back in possession. Timber will send it back to the goalkeeper, David Raya. David Raya back in possession again. Oh my word. I think Arsenal living dangerously at the back there. David Raya, sending it out. So it's going to be trying to Everton in a very promising position. O'Brien about to send a long one. Send a long one there, but not cleared out properly, and Arsenal. And back in possession with Martinelli. It's a 3-minute played already. It's Arsenal who still lead by a long goal away from home. While 86 minutes in the game involving Leeds United and Crystal Palace. Leeds United still leading Crystal Palace by 3-0. Arsenal back in possession again. Kepa dropping it into the midfield for Zubimendi, who send it straight to William Saliba. Saliba to David Raya. Raya to Nkapai. The Arsenal. Declan Rice rather, not Califori. He traps it for Bukayo Saka, who finds Uran Timber. Passing to the balls there. Can Arsenal make it through there? Arsenal. Everton will cut down, but Arsenal back in possession again. To be made Declan Rice rather. Finds out Gabriel Jesus. Still Arsenal in possession with William Saliba. With Martin Odegaard. Pick his man there, but Everton will win possession back again. With Roy on the ball. Decide to go back. And a pass to nobody. So it's going to be thrown to Arsenal. We see the Everton manager, David Moyes, not happy with what he's saying from his players. So trying to Arsenal. 85 minutes, less than 5 minutes to go. There's probably another 4 minutes of additional time. Free kick to Arsenal. Because Mikel Arteta and the coaching crew there having discussion. So Arsenal back in possession. Nkapai who finds Ricardo Lufori and send it back to Nkapai to the goalkeeper, David Raya. Send a long one out there to find Timber, who drops it for Bukayo Saka. He finds I think because so it's going to be corner kick to Arsenal, and you can see the Arsenal fans in at the moment. And can Arsenal make it too? But in the meantime, Arsenal will be making another substitution with Mikel Merino coming on to replace Martin Odegaard. By the Everton player, rise to Martinelli.